Yeah. A lot of shit come with this thing called life, you know?
Hey, business, how you think this is?
Sink or you swim.
11:30, man. Big business studio, man. You know what I'm saying? Real life shit, crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Ready? A lot of shit been on my mind, and time to just unwind. Real life situations that had you shutting down. Got no answers for these questions, pull up, it's time to ride out. I'm dipping and bending the corner till I find out. Shit been on my mind, and time to just unwind. Real life situations that had you shutting down. Got no answers for these questions, pull up, it's time to ride out. I'm dipping and bending the corner till I find out to pull up and make a move. Feeling real uneasy, ain't nothing cool. Ain't got nothing to accomplish, got shit to do. Just some of the shit I've been going through. Cause see the last 5 days I've been stressed 5 ways. Dealing with real life through a man. Gotta keep that stress up off my mental to keep me up out your dental. Protecting on your peace, my nigga, that's so essential. A lot of shit been on my mind, need time to just unwind. Real life situations that had you shutting down. Got no answers for these questions, pull up, it's time to ride out. My mind, need time to just unwind. Real life situations that have you shutting down. Got no answers for these questions, pull up, it's time to ride out. I'm dipping and bending the corner till I find out you're smiling, ain't shit funny. Especially when you're fucked up with no money. It's the season for thieving when it's bumming. Yeah, hit you so fast you won't see it coming. Every chance that he get, hit a lick, need a motherfucking target. Niggas lose their life cause a motherfucker home. See the last 5 days he been stressed 5 ways. Now a nigga in the cage and a nigga in the grave. A lot of shit been on my mind, need time to just unwind. Real life situations that have you shutting down. Got no answers for these questions, pull up, it's time to ride out. I'm dipping and bending the corner till I find out. Shit been on my mind, need time to just unwind. Real life situations that have you shutting down. Got no answers for these questions, pull up, it's time to ride out. I'm dipping and bending the corner till I find out.
Y'all niggas make sure y'all protect y'all peace out here. Make sure you keep your peace too, you know? Yeah. A lot going on, Sideways to the next.
We in the late night. We in the late night. Holla at us in the late night. Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and ghetto men, we'd like to welcome y'all to the Late Night Podcast. I am your host with the most Carolina mother, Slimm.
That's him.
That way, not Subway. Yes, sir. My boy to the left, who you be?
Hey, man, it's your man QZ Ball Buddy from the Bird with the Beard, man. Blessings. Salutations.
That way, that right, too. My boy to the right, you be my boy.
Boss man, the man with the plan out here. That's it.
Boss man switched that thing up every week.
Already.
Because last week he was a little baritone with that thing. Boss man.
Yeah.
I don't know who he had watching last week. Who you think he had watching?
Is that what it was?
We had a little lady friend watching last week.
Had a little bit on
Yeah, over there. Got that white. Is that what it was?
had to give a little flashback a little bit.
Yeah, you had your little with the on standby.
All that good.
Okay, I dig that. Yo, big shout out to my brother behind the boys, Open One, man. What's up, bro?
Yes, sir.
The one who got us looking, sounding, and presenting to y'all so lovely. You get what I'm saying? Hey, yo, real quick, man, we on all streaming platforms right now, so you can go to YouTube right now. We live on YouTube right now. We live on Facebook. Where else we live at?
We're on Facebook on Iwi Media page.
Okay, and Iwi Media page.
And on X.
And on X.
Yes, X, I believe.
And what's our X? And what's our handle on X? Iwi Media. IIWII Media.
There you go.
There you go.
Man,
Man, listen, man. Shit, man. It's been a hell of a week last week, man. We got through it because obviously we're here.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And you know, we do our little quick mental health check before we get into any conversation because that's the most important thing.
Right.
I'm gonna start with you, QZ. What's going on with you? What's going on upstairs, brother?
Hey, man, gratitude is what's going on upstairs, man. Happy to be here, really. Just kind of happy to be back in the flow of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, really just kind of locked in with the kiddos. Trying to get them back calibrated to start off the first quarter of the calendar year, but kind of get them locked in back for school. My oldest two guys, you know, they are out of school now, out of grade school now, so they kind of getting themselves situated and kind of getting their work schedules worked out, man. So just kind of getting everybody getting everybody rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's the space we in, bro. It's blessed.
Dope shit, man. Dope shit. Shout out to all the fathers out there, man, who is actively doing what the fuck you supposed to do.
Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about.
Can I curse now?
Hey, man, look, it didn't happen.
Okay, yeah. Anyway,
But
yeah.
Never happened.
So boss man, what you got, bro?
Last week was great actually. Last week was great. We had a long strategy meeting. I've been in Atlanta most of the last week till Thursday, but strategize for 2025, and I feel good about it. You know, not to say I don't feel good normally, but when you see achievable goals, it give you motivation to go harder a little bit. So, you know, I got that much out of the beginning of the week, and then and Saturday we was in Charleston. Martin Luther King, they had a festival this weekend in Charleston.
Okay.
And I participated in one of the sessions that they had. Actually, two of the sessions they had, but I only supposed to be in one. But at the same time, we was just building on liberation and workers' rights. You know what I'm saying? Rights to our people and how we gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? All the way around the board, not just workers' rights, but just in general. Coming from kind of continuing that dream of Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, it's the dream of a lot of people, not just Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? But trying to fulfill those dreams of our mentors from the past. Putting steps into achievable goals, like I said. And like I said, that network was phenomenal, man. Shout out to all the folks who put up out there, because I met some great minds out there this weekend. For real. But that was the floor of my week, man. Building, man. Elevate mentally, you know?
Dope shit, man. Dope shit. Hey, man, listen, with me, you know, gratitude is always the attitude, man. Right. Always focus on the bag, right? Because that's how you take care of everything else.
Right.
Right? So, you know, the most important thing is getting to the bag, making sure you're getting to work, making sure you be responsible for yourself as well as the people who you love and take care of, right? But yeah, man, just like I said, man, rest in peace to my brother John Plush. And shout out PJ the Vet, man. He had a baby shower yesterday.
Hey, shout out, bro.
Yeah, shout out to bro. The shit was beautiful.
Already.
We went down there, man. We showed up and showed out. The shit was actually the first time I ever went to a baby shower that was formal, right?
Okay, right.
Dress up type shit, man. You know, we kicked the like some true players out there.
Nothing less from him.
You know what I'm saying? Kicked the like some true players yesterday. So shout out to you and your wife, man, on your new bundle of joy. And guess what the baby nickname is?
What's that?
Plush.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Why didn't I know that? That's fire.
Yeah, so yeah.
Very fire.
Shout out to you, bro.
Already.
But yeah, man. So getting into the show tonight, man. Listen, bro. Everybody right now is fake upset.
What they fake upset? They big fake man?
They big fake man.
What they big fake man for?
So I woke up this morning, right? And I started noticing that there was some different comments from a lot of different social media sites regarding the fact that certain musicians performed at Donald Trump's crypto ball, right?
Okay.
So, yo, Sub, what's up, my brother? Sub-Z just checked in. What's up, bro? But yeah, so everybody's upset about Rick Ross. I believe it was Rick Ross, Soulja Boy, Snoop Dogg, and Nelly, right? Was it somebody else I missed?
Nah, I think that's it. That's
Right.
what I seen reactions about. Though.
And so I just wanted to know, I just want a perspective from you guys, right? Because I know everybody have a certain feeling about that. You know, that whole Donald Trump situation, that whole situation. How do you feel about these particular superstars supporting something that Donald Trump is delivering to the public, even though they say he wasn't even there, right?
Right.
So the crypto ball was about, I believe it was about a coin that he's trying to present, right?
Yeah.
And from what I heard, those boys collected a lot of coins as well.
Already. Yeah. That's from.
Yeah, get what I'm saying?
I understand.
But then I see all this fake outrage on social media about it. I just want to know your perspective on it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to say you summed it up. My perspective at the beginning of your weekly. Hey, it's all about getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get back to that main focus, right? And when it comes to getting in the bag, man, this is a capitalist society right here. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. If y'all want something else, move to a communist country. But in the end of this, it's a capitalist society. So it's about getting to the bag. So I mean, if Donald Trump, whoever hosted the show, had the funds them boys required to do a performance, I can't get mad at them, especially Nelly. Like, when the last time you heard of like let folk get a little gig? Shit, bro.
Hey, hold on. So to Nelly's defense, right? Nelly just sold his catalog for $100 and something million.
Already.
So he ain't begging a bar.
I ain't say he was broke. I just said in general, it's a good thing for him to stay active. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but-
And he
stay
gave that
relevant.
opportunity. You know what I'm talking about?
But believe it or not, because of where we live, we don't even see the fact that these guys are touring weekly, right?
Right.
Yeah, just not here.
They just don't come here.
Yeah,
So it kind of look like, oh, they ain't doing shit, but these niggas is always booking
Yeah,
business.
That's
You get what I'm saying?
Even when they ain't
Yeah.
stateside, them boys is touring.
Big Crossy,
Glossy,
they always
yeah,
doing
yeah,
some
regularly.
shit. And you got to think about it, Nelly sold damn near, what, 50, 60 million records?
His shit still playing.
He will never not tour.
Yeah, right.
You get what I'm saying?
It's just like Mike. Mike said that a long time ago. Mike was like, man, he didn't even want to do no shows in the United States no more.
Yeah.
Ain't enough money. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Them boys gonna cut that check over there though.
All right, but okay, so this is one thing I saw, right? And Q, I'm gonna get to you in a second,
Right,
right?
right.
So what was funny to me about this whole situation was, I believe it was in 2016, Snoop Dogg made a comment about Chrisette Michelle performing at Donald Trump at some kind of event that Donald Trump had, right?
Right.
And he was like, "Oh, with the coons and coon niggas."
Oh, so
and,
the contradiction.
right.
I got you.
And I don't think that people understand that the internet does not forget about anything.
Yeah,
That's
they
a
don't.
fact.
It's in the record.
You get what I'm
It's on
saying?
record.
I don't think that people understand that, right? I think that when you get in front of any camera and they present that to the internet, somebody somewhere is gonna find that footage
Stamped and
and make you put your foot right back
That's
in
a
your
whole
ass.
fact. That's a whole fact.
So how do you think Snoop is feeling right now, contradicting himself?
I think it's two-sided. I think his foot is definitely in his mouth. But at the same token, and this shouldn't make a difference, but
Right.
it does. Let's just be clear. In 2016, when that comment was made, Snoop had not yet acquired Death Row Records. Let's be clear. So
was in a whole different bracket.
there we
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
so
yeah,
let's call it what it is. What I'm saying is not only are you in a different bracket at that time, you represent something different. Now that you
Right.
represent an entire label, you represent an entire major. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a look. Whether people deem it a bad look or a good look, it's a look.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what it does is bring eyes and traffic to what you got going on. So, I mean, the best thing we could all do is ask them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure to everybody's earlier point, first off, the bag was probably handsome. Way more handsome than what their regular asking price is. I'm pretty certain it was that. So
It was influential.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, so there's that. And then again, for whatever everybody's personal respective reasons, especially Snoop, I'm pretty sure it just means something different, and it means something different for him to have a couple of little shoulder bumpers in the area. Now that I own a major, I might need to know
A network.
some of these motherfuckers out here. I might need to network with some of these folks around here, and I might need to make myself available.
Put myself in some better
I
rooms.
call it what it is, but that's what I think. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a quick question, right?
Right.
So the support that Donald Trump is now getting from different individuals, right? This is my whole perspective on that, right?
Okay.
I think the Democrats did such a poor job at their messaging and their whole campaign that this is where we are now at, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to look at it, right? I said this earlier, right? I said this earlier when they gave Kamala Harris the nomination, right?
Right.
I said this. I said, y'all, this is too soon.
Right.
Y'all don't have a candidate that people know enough about. Right. Even though that she was the vice president of the United States, right? We don't know enough about her, right? Honestly, to be honest with you, I didn't know anything about it. So if I was and let's be clear, I didn't vote for anybody, right? Right. So I don't have a dog in the fight, not one bit. I'm not over there and I'm not over here. Right. But I'm just saying, if I was to go and say I want to say I was a diehard Democrat, right? Mm-hmm. Do you really know, the average person, not people that do research and actually research candidates, right? Mm-hmm. And go in the background. Normal people that just go Democrat, go in the booth and go Democrat all the way down the board.
Right.
Do you really know enough about this candidate to make that decision?
Those people don't care anyway, so they
Not
can't.
at all.
No, but you know what? That is more the majority than it is.
But you asking them something that they already showed they don't care nothing about doing. They're not going to research the person.
Right.
They're just going to vote.
But what I'm saying,
party.
but even with people that research her, right? I still believe that it was too soon.
Yeah, she didn't have. To me personally, she didn't have enough. For me personally, and I got to speak personally, she didn't have enough good history for me. Like she had too much bad history for me that I didn't agree with as a black man citizen in the United States. But at the end of the day, I think you had way more qualified individuals on the Democrat Party. And I'm gonna say one.
And yes,
Jasmine Crockett, I think should have been.
I'm gonna keep it on.
No, you know why? And you know why? You know why I said no to Jasmine Crockett? Because Jasmine Crockett doesn't understand Koof. You get what I'm saying? When you're in certain situations, she is quote unquote, and people can get mad at me all you want, but when you in a certain situation, the angry black woman should never be delivered in certain situations.
Is that
It
right?
wasn't delivered; it was in response.
No. That's where your coup come in at. You get what I'm saying? Because you have to understand that regardless of whether they will take that and use that against you.
Understood, but
You get what I'm saying?
Let me throw this in there.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to look like that, even if you and half of the time that I understand it, right? Because I'm a black man, I see that, and that comes from your woman, your mama. That's all of them. That's them, right? But you don't want to load their pistol for them,
I honestly don't think none of that matters, bro. 100 days.
right?
Period. It doesn't matter who the candidate would have been, bro. It doesn't matter who they would have plugged in right there, bro. You had 100 days versus someone who's been attacking a position and trying to get this position for the last 5 years. So that's neither here nor there. The Democratic Party, period, did a poor job of presenting a candidate.
And then look at who you chose. Look at who you chose for your running mate.
Yes,
that was the worst shit ever.
That part is, I think
sloppy.
That's the logistical part. That it doesn't fucking
So
matter.
I say all that to say this. That's how we end up here.
Correct.
Hold up. Let me address something about Jasmine Crockett though, because y'all got to understand. This is why I respect her so much, because the dialogue that they're telling everybody is that, it's an angry black woman in here. But mind you, they're not speaking on the past 20, 30 years that those white folks was in that Congress doing the same thing, trying for it. And niggas ate that shit.
Sure.
And nothing changed because niggas was eating that. But now they on their toes and they think twice before they say something because they know she gonna check it.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna sit there and let it ride like everybody else been being quiet.
But my whole point is, what is that doing for you?
It's giving us a voice in Congress that we ain't never even had.
But
mind you, niggas wasn't saying shit.
It's
They
giving
wasn't
you a
saying nothing
look.
about
It's
it.
definitely giving you a look.
We already had the
But
look. It's nothing we could do on change
what are
that.
we accomplishing?
But luckily, I think her.
That's what I'm asking, bro.
I think her
we got a
place in
voice in
place in
Congress. At least
Congress
somebody
right
saying
now, though.
something.
I think her place in Congress right now is at least effective.
Very much so.
And at the end of the day, it's at
Very
least
much
serving
so.
its purpose. Regardless, though, in regards to like a candidate, if she's not the candidate from the begin. You dig what I'm saying?
On the presidential
I don't
I'm just
think-
not. What I'm saying. What I'm saying
I'm
is,
saying, I understand your.
I'm saying she's not ready for that.
There's a and there.
I think if there was any black woman, that's what
Right, I think they're gonna put a certain stigma on any black woman generally, but she also has the aura of the stereotype.
That's what I'm saying.
It just
That's what I'm
there's gonna
saying.
Be a look. So I get
Right. That's all I'm saying.
What I'm saying is I'm separating the two. That's
Right.
that's accurate too. The point though is, even with that being the case, that can be groomed. I don't want to call it that, like she's a that. She can be groomed over the course of time, and we're going to present her as a candidate.
And so my whole thing is right at that particular moment, you were not ready for that. You ain't ready for that. That's all I'm saying.
I got you. And the only reason why
I ain't shitting on her not one bit.
Yeah, only reason why I threw her out there because I feel like if they was going to have a black woman run out of the choices,
right,
I feel like she would have been better than Kamala based on history.
Yeah, but see, it goes back to what Q was talking about with the grooming.
Right.
Kamala was groomed.
But that's what she was groomed for.
You get what I'm saying?
That's the part I don't have. That's the part I have a problem with. Look what she was groomed for.
But
she wasn't groomed to protect us and
but as a person that is a part of that party, then you should have said, "Hey man, I don't fuck with this," because you have the right to say, "Hey, I don't fuck with that."
You talking about me?
I'm talking about anybody that's a part of that party.
I'm about to say, I ain't know.
Not you. I'm just saying, as a
in
part of the party, if you're a part of the Democratic Party, you should be like, "Oh no, this ain't what we represent."
But you know what the problem was with that? The DNC was the one who really put her in play. Yeah. It wasn't a runoff like it normally is. Like with people, I forgot what they got. when they be running, like they'll run the Democrats to have a group of people running to see who gonna be going to run for Democrat.
Okay,
they didn't have that, so it left
because
the
it was
people,
rushed.
Yeah, it left the people voice out of it. So we didn't have.
They didn't have a voice. Yeah,
I guarantee if we did though, it would have been other options than just Kamala. Like you know what I'm saying? But we didn't have nobody to run with. But you know what I mean? Because DNC made that choice.
Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man. We talking about how we got here, right? Because everybody was up in arms about certain musicians performing at Donald Trump crypto ball, right? Yeah. And we just trying to figure out how we got here, and really, it is poor. It was poor.
Poor preparation.
Poor politics when the Democrats.
That's all fact. But Slim, you spoke to something earlier that really I think tackles the whole big picture of this whole shit and why everybody even has an opinion on who's performing in the first place. You were talking about something that Nelly said in an interview about like military, right? Like, and if you're in the military and shit, you know, you could like the president or not like the president. You
still got to serve.
You
got to serve.
So right, you dig what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, even as civilians, now again, obviously we are not like shackled to all of the specifics of American fabric. But at the same token, as a civilian, you still are a civilian of this country. While you live here, that's still your president. Well, motherfuckers say all the time, well, that ain't my president. Well, where you live at?
Where you live at?
You know what I'm talking about? Like, because regardless whether you like it or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the uncle that get drunk as fuck that you can't stand. Well, bro, that's still your uncle.
That ain't my uncle.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't give a shit how you draw it up, bro. There's nothing you can do about that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, words. So, I think that niggas get mixed up into, well, why you performing at this? Well, if I'm going to get double, triple my regular bag for some shit I would have did for a candidate that I love, but is a candidate that I don't like, or I don't even care. I don't get. This still my job. I'm still a performer. I'm still an entertainer. I'm going to go get this bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, work now. I ain't gonna be. If I'm all extra, I can see if you looking at my general conduct, and if I'm out here all extra and all on my man's shoulder, and
fuck with buddy.
Okay, I understand, bro. But if every one of these niggas pulled up, did they do and left?
I got the fuck on through.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that kind of further addresses.
But I just kind of think, right? I think that people fall into like the mainstream media's put the portrait of Donald Trump, right? The mainstream media ain't giving the proper presentation of what Donald Trump or Joe and Joe.
Said that as if it was going to be better stuff come out about.
No, what I'm saying to you is
you bro. He been crap.
I mean,
been fucked up.
But that's your personal opinion. Tell me,
that's a fact.
Tell me what he did that's fucked up.
The New York 5. Let's start there.
The New York 5?
Yes. The ones that he screamed, told me they raped somebody. Them boy ain't did shit. Okay. But he was like, y'all need to throw them niggas in jail. Matter of fact, let's go before then when he was a landlord and he was a slum landlord.
Well, I like this conversation.
Shit to help him.
I like this one.
But this is what my whole point is.
I like this one.
Ben ain't shit.
Okay,
matter of fact, let's go some more. Let's dig into his books.
Okay.
None of his businesses was successful.
And who business is that? That's between him and the IRS, right?
IRS, they don't run no business.
I'm saying you say his businesses wasn't correct. So if he wasn't handling his business, that's between him and whoever the financial establishment that he owes, right?
He owned it. What the fuck?
No. You say his business wasn't right.
His business was never successful. Every business Trump started always went bankrupt.
But what does that have to do with your personal gripe against him?
Because that shows that he's not an excellent businessman like he portrays himself to be, that the media pushes when there's a false narrative.
So let me ask you a question.
But mind you, he about to manage the money of this country right here.
Everything you just now said was past tense. Imagine if somebody judge you of your past.
They still do. It's always going to happen.
You get what I'm saying? So
the court, they do it right now.
So what I'm telling you is, all I'm telling you is, we don't get to dictate what somebody did. You don't get to say you don't have room for growth. I'm not taking up for Donald Trump at all. But that stigma that motherfuckers is saying, oh, you always going back with what somebody done did. You know what? If a motherfucker judge me off what I done did in the past, a lot of motherfuckers wouldn't fuck with me. But I've grown since then, right? And all I'm saying to anybody who makes those type of statements is, you have to understand that growth is allowed for every human being.
Understood. So
you don't judge a motherfucker off their past. You judge a motherfucker what they're doing now.
And okay, let's judge what he's doing now. Why is he supporting racist sentiment?
What you mean?
Why is he supporting it?
What racist sentiment?
the fact that you got whole, but bro, I ain't about to break this down like you.
I know. I'm asking you. I really want to know.
Hold up. Last time
because this is the conversation I had with everybody, and they can't tell me shit.
I'm about to tell you. You don't want to listen.
Okay, I am listening. I just asked you.
Last presidential election, right? Mm-hmm. Have we ever had an uproar on racist antics from the white supremacist groups? Were they ever supported by government to be allowed to have Charlottesville situations or all these situations that were going on that they blame Black Lives Matter for? But we out there and we see these crackers doing this shit. You feel where I'm coming from? Mm-hmm. Like that part. So him not speaking against that shit was a problem. Well, even when January the 6th happened, he didn't speak against those people who just tore the fucking Congress bill. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mind you,
I feel like
this ain't no past shit.
I feel like
this going on right now. So where does the growth come in that you sitting there talking about? So
listen. So first of all, Donald Trump was not that January 6th. He didn't tell them motherfuckers to do none of that shit. Right, I'm gonna say this right here, but this is what I feel. I feel like niggas should have been done that shit. I feel like we as black people should have been took that route. But guess what? We ain't did that. You know why? Because we know our role. We know we can't get away with no shit like that.
But who did it though, bro?
But guess what?
Say who did it.
I just told you who did it. A bunch of Trump supporters did that
shit. White supremacists.
But all of them was white supremacists?
They was outspoken white supremacists.
All of them.
Whole crew.
All of them.
In that crowd.
You know that for a fact.
Man, the FBI know that for a fact.
I'm just asking you a question. You know that for a fact.
Yes, that's the investigation.
So were they punished for what they did?
Were they punished?
Yes.
And I heard they was about to get pardoned. You from?
But were they punished for what they did?
Yeah, they locked folks up. You got what I'm saying?
Okay, so you got punished for what you did, just like any other motherfucker who break the law.
But not in the same way, because we would have got killed. So don't say that, bro.
I'm just saying.
You already know. You just said it. If we would have did that,
but we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that because we too pussy. We ain't doing no shit like that.
So we gonna.
We not doing no shit like that.
So the white supremacists got hard, right? And they went and did that.
Yes, they do. They got way more heart than we do.
We gonna say that Trump ain't sit there and said, "Y'all people good. Y'all go home." You know what I'm talking about?
So what did he say to tell them to go out there?
He told him to go down there and get that shit back.
I didn't hear that. You heard that, Q?
I'll say
did you hear that? I didn't hear that.
I'll say this.
No, honestly, answer the question. Did you hear Trump say that?
I don't recall.
Okay, then. That's all I want to say.
If you want to hear it,
stand back and stand by. He said, stand back and stand by.
Right. I remember that.
Is that what he said? Stand back.
He said, we're going to walk down to that building down there, and we're not gonna let this happen. And then he walked off the fucking stage, and the people.
So let me tell you what Donald Trump did. So let me tell you what Donald Trump did that no other presidential candidate ever fucking did since they got elected.
Fight Secret Service.
No.
He ain't did that.
He catered to his base.
And that was white supremacists.
Hey, it don't make a difference.
It do make a difference.
The people who get you in office,
trying to make.
The people who get you in office are the first people you cater to.
All right. So with
right
that,
or wrong,
with that being the case, right?
Isn't that how you supposed to play that game?
Okay. Yeah. With that being the case,
I'm just saying. So you mad with the motherfucker because these motherfuckers was front line for you, and now since they got me in office, I'm gonna say, man, I'm fucking with y'all right quick because y'all got me in office.
Yeah. So
what's wrong with that?
Let me
did Barack Obama ever do some shit like that?
Yeah, but listen, I'm gonna tell you.
No, answer the question. Did Joe Biden ever do some shit like that?
Well, he had to do it for
man, because he never did shit for niggas. Period.
I'm not defending Joe Biden, but you defending Joe.
I'm not defending Donald Trump. I'm defending.
Cannot tell.
I am telling you what he did, bro.
Where's the growth though? You ain't telling me about no damn growth.
This is the thing. This is what I will say. And it kind of all wraps into the earlier point that I made, right? Like, regardless of whether we like this dude as an individual or not, right?
That's your president.
He's the president now.
Yeah.
Right. Just a quick sidebar question: is there any validation to the if you're on child support? Then
I haven't heard anything about that. I had no concrete about that.
So all right.
But if it is, that's dope.
Wait. So I bet you can see where I'm going. My point is, regardless of what his character is and what it was, what it will be, we can only judge him based on what he will do.
What he's
going forward as the president.
He just pardoned Marcus Garvey.
The president.
He gave Marcus Garvey a post. What do you call that shit? A pardon.
If at the end of the day, check this out. If at the end of the day, though, let's say for example, we all know this ain't gonna happen, and it may. But let's say for example, for this whole term, he does from what we see. Mm-hmm. Everything awesome. Mm-hmm. We still not gonna like him.
No,
because we didn't like them.
We don't know. That's the part we can't say.
That's the point.
Because of the fact that it never happened.
What I'm telling you is, I voted for Kamala Harris. I don't like Donald Trump. I don't. But I know what I've studied the policies. I look at what the party is pushing. I look at what is working in our favor and what's not. And at the end of the day, everybody is allies. The shit that the Democratic Party is pushing and the shit that Republican Party is pushing, them shits is just like that.
Yeah, same.
You know what I'm talking about? Like they are like parallel, nigga. Like that's not.
It ain't want to be the one to get credit
for it. That's the point, bro. So it's like
so
regardless of what, you got to judge what happens going forward for whatever reasons. If going forward the country works at like a better well-oiled machine, that's good. If the country backs up, that's fucked up. If they're, but regardless of the scenario, if it works well, there are going to be reasons that motherfuckers say that it ain't got nothing to do with Trump.
No, they're going to say,
if it goes bad,
this is what they're going to say, Q.
They're going to say,
this is what they're going to say. They're going to say,
and vice versa.
The reason why this shit is going good because that's what Joe Biden had put in place.
Absolutely.
Get what I'm saying?
Oh
my God.
Do you even know what he put in place, though?
But that could very well be true.
You couldn't tell me what he put in place, though.
This is the point. All that is just smoke and mirror. Again,
that shit is bullshit, bro.
Perspective is parallel. Both of these
motherfuckers
working on the same shit
every time.
Just either party. One wants goddamn the wheel to the house. One wants the wheel to the chair. Or if we can get both, that's the best possible scenario. But if I can get one or the other, I'm living. And that's how that's how this shit works. Regardless of what, this whole shit is the 5% versus the 95%. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's what this comes down to, bro. So. All that other shit is goofy. We get into why and that's the point. We get into why this man is performing here and why he did this and does he support them and why this motherfucker showed up to get a bag.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
So that is how we end up here.
That's how we ended up here. And when you ask the question, that's ultimately what all this shit boils to. Like, bruh,
folks voted behind that too. The bag.
Shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you feel me? So it's like you just kind of you take this shit for what it's worth and goddamn carve your path into what you see. Because what did happen over the last 4 to 8 years, from with from Trump to the Biden administration was the COVID, and then the door flew open for a lot of goddamn businesses and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like a lot of business opportunities for small businesses that don't exist for real. Motherfuckers to get inspired to make new businesses. Is that door flew wide open, and that bitch ain't closed yet. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Q, just like Boss said before, right? Remember he was like, well, you know, when the next administration come in and they say, oh, well, that's because of the previous administration, right?
Yeah,
right.
You don't get none of those sentiments when it come down to the Trump administration, right?
But that's impossible.
You don't get
it's impossible.
You don't get it. You be like, everybody be tight. They be like,
it's impossible.
Like it can't happen.
It's impossible.
Like it don't happen.
Right. No, I feel that's absolutely right.
You get what I'm saying?
That's absolutely right. That's right.
Look.
No, I'm tripping because you got a chip on your shoulder.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't, bro.
Why you feel like everybody feels this way?
I swear to God, I don't have a chip on your shoulder. On my shoulder. What I'm saying to you is everybody's tight-lipped in this situation when it comes down to anybody saying something about anything good that Trump did, right?
Right.
They tight-lipped about this shit, right? But then when the next administration comes in, right, they gonna say, oh, that's because of what Joe Biden did. Yeah. They will speak that loudly. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And it's two different tones of voices is what I'm saying.
And you gotta have
I don't know all this.
You have to have the equal opposite energy, because I remember having the energy of feeling fucked up when Obama was making shit happen, and the motherfuckers was like, well, that's because of the goddamn
Obama is the reason why you got niggas in the bathroom with the churn.
He just kind of rolled along with
it for 8 years, so we actually seen what he did.
But that's my point.
You know what I'm saying? Because he had it for 8 years.
So what did Obama do? I just want to.
What the Trump? That's neither here nor there.
I just want to know.
Fuck all that.
Somebody tell me. I'm not hating on Obama. I asked a question.
That's the point.
So what did Obama do?
Regardless.
Somebody,
regardless, we're here because.
Tell me what Obama did.
I don't care. I don't care. You gotta understand what I'm saying.
Tell me what Obama did.
Regardless, we are here because everybody is worried about the shit that don't make a difference.
Don't make a
what makes a difference?
I just asked a question.
I don't care.
What makes a difference?
Why are you so
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm
Don't
not.
say that. That's a lie, bro.
Yeah. So
That's a lie.
What makes a difference is what niggas
like
you
You want folks to
forward.
give.
I want
You
answers.
want folks
You
to
know
give
what I'm saying?
Trump props.
I don't.
Nothing. Yeah, you do.
I asked you a
That's your
question about
argument.
what Obama did for his administration
So what did
and for
Trump
black
do?
people,
So
and
what-
you don't answer. You
so
get
what did
instead of you
Trump-
answering the
Once
question.
again,
you
What did Trump do?
What you mean? What Trump did?
What Trump did for the black people?
What you mean?
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So you see how you ready to defend Trump? He got it lined up and ready. He ready to fire off.
So why you want to line up for Obama?
Because I don't give a fuck about Obama. That's why. You were trying to make me.
I don't give a fuck about Trump. But you asked me a question, and if you ask me a question, I answer it. But since I asked you a question and you didn't answer it, and then you asked me a question, and I'm about to answer it, now I'm fired up. Oh yeah, you ready to go?
You ready to go? I don't have a list of what Obama did and what Clinton did. I don't care. I don't.
So why is we talking about politics if you don't care about neither one of the policies that neither one of them
we talking about it because you brought the topic up of why people hate on Trump and they don't hate on everybody else. That's why we talking about
I'm
this.
just saying, bro. Like, goddamn. If you ask me a question, don't get mad when I answer the motherfucker.
I'm just saying.
Or if I'm getting ready to answer the motherfucker, he fired up. Oh, because I didn't put my hat down. 'Cause I'm about to go in. But
Yeah, you about to go in. That's the whole point. Some of you will support Trump. Boy, you got that Trump got his whole catalog. I know that damn.
Nah, I'm saying, bro, hey, if you gonna talk about some shit, at least you need to know what you fucking talking about.
Definitely so. And I feel that, but I don't feel like you know everything. You
Yeah.
just like the good shit.
Already.
You ain't speaking.
So
on the
what I
bad
should
shit.
say? What I should say? That's
Hey,
just like
you know
me
what
talking about my old lady. You think I'm gonna talk some bad shit about my old lady? Like, you know, my old lady pissing in the bed sometimes, but she got some good pussy.
But mind you fucking your old lady.
Come
You not
on,
fucking
man.
Trump, bro.
That shit don't go in the same
You not
shit.
fucking Trump.
I'm picking her up, man.
He said that pissy pussy slap. Already.
Well, y'all niggas- yeah, my whole point is you not fucking
Come
Trump.
on, man.
That's
You
a bad
don't
analogy.
get to have it both ways, man. No. If you ask me something what the man did, I'm not gonna tell you nothing bad. Cause then
Why not?
I'm putting bullets in your pistol. I can't do that.
I don't have a pistol. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even shooting.
I'm not doing that.
I just don't give a fuck about damn one of them.
I don't
motherfuckers.
either, but shit. At the end of the
You care
day,
about Trump.
all right.
Well,
Well,
my man did
listen.
shit. Biden didn't
I
do
got
shit,
Trump
but Trump did
tattooed
a
on the
whole
other
lot.
side of my eyelid.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Every time I go to sleep, guess what I see?
I hope you paid for it.
Dawn Trump. You got to be fucking crazy, man. What I'm telling you is, Joe Biden was such a shitty president to me.
See, once again, huh?
For real, man.
Well, why you won't let
Like, I
people
can't
be
even stand
great?
to look at Joe
Why you
Biden.
won't let people be great
I
and
don't
say
even
that,
like-
that Trump was an old bitch-ass motherfucker? Why you won't let
Man,
people
we
be
can
great?
agree to disagree, bro.
No, we can't.
man.
Because you got a list of things that Trump did better than everybody.
Oh, I got this thing he did better than Joe Biden. I can tell you that.
Tomorrow, we have a new president.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm
You know
about to
what
say.
I'm saying?
All hail Donald Trump.
That what you gonna have y'all ass out there doing? Nigga, what the fuck you playing with? Y'all gonna be
Hell Hydra.
he gonna be out there.
I got my whole, I got a whole all-in-one Trump. I got an all-in-one Trump union. I'm about to put on tomorrow.
I know that's right.
With boots.
With boots. With boots in the
Hey, y'all remember that red? You remember that red union JJ used to have on Good Times? I got an all-in-one red one like that with Trump face all over that bitch.
Man, buddy.
Nah.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we made our point.
Yeah.
We made our point. The real reason why we end up why Snoop Dogg and Nelly and Soulja Boy and whoever the fuck else perform, or Rick Ross, whoever perform at Trump, because Democrats suck at messages.
Yeah, that was the point.
You get on side, how you flip that back on Democrats? Mind you, they did the same joking ass shit Trump did. Now, hey, listen, so I'm gonna speak on this.
Because you had Megan Thee Stallion twerking that Kamala Harris shit.
Yeah, right, jokey, right?
That shit was fucking joking as fuck.
listen,
But then you had Hulk Hogan that Donald Trump shit, so that shit was bullshit too.
Yeah, that shit was bullshit. Hey, but listen. But the first thing I seen on that subject when I woke up today was the fact that a lot of folks I heard was comparing it to, you know, that same fiasco that Kamala did. Like, you just did that to get the black people. Now, mind you, when it comes to financial
You can't compare this one now, because he out there.
That's what I'm saying. When it comes to financial slavery, we talking about financial slavery that we in out here, and that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother show. But in the end of the day, a lot of these currencies and stuff that they about to start trying to sell folks, you know what I'm saying? It might not be the best thing. It just, everybody got their own opinion, so don't think it's something good that he just promoted everybody to.
I don't know enough
Do your
about
research. That's all I'm saying. That everybody do their research on what these guys perform for to see if it was something worth performing.
Them boys perform. I did my research on what they perform for, and it was for a
It's
bag.
called their bag. It's called their bag.
But morally, if we gonna dig into what they did and have any judgment, it should be at least because they did it for an immoral reason. Like if we can't find no immoral reason, then man, I don't give a damn who like who. You got what I'm saying? Like
Who giving a fuck about morals these days?
It's monetary. It's for if it was
Like,
for,
for real?
If
For
it's
real?
for, if it's for its
Yeah,
own,
but which one of them niggas is righteous?
it was for its own. It was for its own coin, right?
No,
It was
I'm
for its
asking you about the people that what we talking about. That
the only
perform.
people who care is the people who
But wait,
righteous who
wait.
care about morals.
That's what
right?
I'm
Look,
trying
look,
to tell you.
All I'm saying
It
is
was
If you say I'm doing this for the bag, righteous is out the window.
the actual event was
Well, it's
for
not about
a
him being
coin
righteous. It's
launch,
about the
right? Like a
people who
crypto
talk shit
coin.
about it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Right?
okay. I
So,
got
I
you.
mean, now you got what I'm saying.
I'm
Like,
pretty
it's like,
certain
they gonna
all
try
of
to
the
talk shit,
artists
right?
involved,
I got you.
this
They don't
was
get it,
for a
like, you know
crypto
what I'm saying?
coin.
I thought you were talking about them. As
Everybody
They
involved
gonna
got
get
some
that
type
back.
of
That's what the fuck it is.
percentage into the crypto coin. They got some. I mean, you got to think about it from a monetary perspective. I'm pretty certain they're getting paid off of this multiple ways. So this was for the bag. This
was
the
for
point.
the
You know what I'm
bag.
talking about? Like so
All
it
the
just,
way around the
you
board,
know,
everybody.
there's really no
But
other
why
way
they
to draw it.
targeted black?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then
I don't know who all was in the show, so I can't
Listen,
it was
say that.
Soulja Boy,
Well,
Rick Ross,
all
right. No,
Snoop Dogg, and Nelly.
No, did they have anybody?
Oh, they had other people.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't say they just only had black artists.
No,
and
no,
black
no,
people. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't say that. I didn't know.
But even if they did,
Those were the only black ones that performed.
But even if they
They
did,
gotta have some black
but
diversity.
that's the point I was just about to make. Even if they did, we can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
Even if they targeted all black people to perform, we bring the views out,
Right.
And we know that.
But guess what?
You can't be upset when it's used.
But listen,
to an advantage
they would have got
because
mad.
we bring out the
Let's
views.
just say
That's
they
what
had
we
all
do.
white performers, right? The niggas would have been,
They would've been
they ain't had no black people.
That's
Yeah, that's
the
it.
crazy-
That's
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I said that.
one way or another, we can't even go that route. The point
Right.
is they pulled up to get a bag. And they did what the job was to do because they definitely got everybody eyes on
Right.
it. And those who didn't know, I guess they know now. And
know
you'll
now.
see over
Yeah,
the course
yeah.
of the next couple of days. But the job was done, the objective was completed, and everybody was obviously paid. So
Yeah, handsomely.
that's where we handsome.
I bet you they slept
You know what
good
I'm talking about? Like, already.
I would have.
Hey, look
pretty
though,
certain of it.
and I just want niggas to know, right? And I'm talking about black people, niggas, because niggas can be any race of people.
Yeah, right.
But I'm talking about the black niggas this
The
time,
black
right?
niggas this time, right?
You guys do not possess the power to cancel anyone, okay? There's no canceling coming from the black community. Because guess what? Niggas is so individual around this bitch.
Yeah.
Nigga be like, oh, I don't fuck with Buddy. Oh, okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
but I'm going to fuck with
right.
him.
Yeah,
That is the mentality of black people,
That's a
right?
whole fact.
So the only people that can cancel people is white people and LGBT motherfuckers.
That's a fact.
Okay?
You can only,
So black people, stop thinking you can cancel somebody because you don't possess the power. I'm sorry.
I actually want to throw one more race in there. It's not a race, a nationality, because I don't like calling them a race.
Okay.
But the Mexicans. I think they'll cancel some shit.
Mexican cancel people?
They cancel
So
you
Mexicans
by,
is more-
by hanging you on the bridge. That's how they cancel.
Oh
you,
yeah,
right?
yeah, but I'm
And
just
the boy
saying,
ain't
like,
playing
I'm
no
talking
games,
about like in social media and shit
They
like
gonna get you
that.
up out of here, nigga. I swear to
and
God.
boy, unalive
I'm talking
you.
about like
Yeah, they
social
will
media type
unalive
shit.
your ass.
Boy, unalive your ass.
Yeah, they gonna fire
Get
you
you
on
outta
social
here.
media. That's what they gonna do. They gonna fire you on that bitch, and they gonna cancel your ass. What a boy right there, hell.
Yo, shout out to Javier and them, man.
Yeah, shout out to them boys, Juan and all them boys. Julio.
One of them
Big
boys.
shout out to Julio actually in Puerto Rico. You know what I'm talking
One of them boys.
I don't want no smoke.
Yo, tell about,
Jesus and them boys. You know what I'm saying?
No smoke with none of y'all niggas. Y'all niggas don't shoot niggas. Y'all cut niggas.
Yeah, they cut the motherfucker. Buck 50s and
Type
shit.
shit.
Yeah, nah, man. But listen, man, it was a very interesting conversation, man.
Yeah.
We always have fun like we supposed to, man. Because the conversation it should be just that. It's a conversation, and everybody can agree to disagree. We obviously you can see that all three of us have three different opinions, but we got a good laugh out of it, and it was a good show, man.
I agree with everybody. I don't have no different style. I'm the yes man.
Hey man, MLK Day tomorrow, man.
That part.
Q, real quick, man. Give me one thing that MLK that you value from his existence.
I value the aura. Realistically speaking, I value the aura. I value the aura of a person who, regardless of his flesh and the shit that people drag his name through on the streets, I think the the aura of what he stood for and the aura of what he did was so selfless. It kind of gave an impact to everybody to look at it a different way. So if I had to take one, well, yeah, it would definitely be the aura of Dr. King. That's something that's undeniable by every nationality that's in this country, and I don't think there's really one person. I don't think there's one other person that's had that kind of recognition. I don't think so. So yeah,
That was a good answer.
Dope, man. Boss man, same question, man. One thing that you value about the existence of Dr. King.
That's actually a hard question when you said
yeah,
it.
it is. It's tough. And when I thought, I'm just like, damn, Dr. King, who? Oh,
But
man.
anyway, I'm a Malcolm X type guy. You got what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm more Malcolm than Martin.
I'm more Malcolm than Martin. So,
But Malcolm's birthday ain't tomorrow.
I got you.
Right.
So, and like I said,
Wait
to
till his
not
birthday
dishonor Martin Luther King.
And you got a parade you got to be in tomorrow.
Yeah, I definitely do.
We'll get to that in a minute.
But when it comes to something, I feel like we said, did I learn or take away from his?
No, I said value his. The one thing you value from his existence.
From his existence of being here,
Yeah.
I do value the fact that he could have took a lick. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that kind of go to the point Q was making, but more on the physical tip is what I'm talking about. Like, I think the fact that they was out there taking them licks, ain't no thing. I know the fact that they was out there taking them licks made people. It tapped into a soft spot in people that I don't think they even recognize within themselves. Because most of them seen the after effects of racism, but they never really see it going down like right now. Like, you got what I'm saying? So, you know, I commend all those folks, and you know, I give Dr. King credit for it only because he was pushed as a front runner.
Right.
Because he wasn't the front runner, but he got pushed as a front runner, and he was a good speaker. You know what I'm saying? He had that church in him, so he knew how to communicate with the masses. And I value that about him, that approach. I do value that approach, and it taught me a lesson on how to sometimes turn that cheek. In some cases,
Nigga, you turn the cheek?
in some cases, I do turn the cheek. I got one right. I ain't even gonna go in that, but yeah, I turn that cheek because I do turn that cheek.
Which ones? The ones on your face or the?
I turn both of them shit. Yeah, I turn. Alright, but nah, that I don't turn that cheek. You know what I'm saying? That cheek stay put.
There you go.
That shit stay put. Man, he always got
Message.
There ain't no message. Goddamn it. There ain't no goddamn message. The fuck. But yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, but it's a lot of shit that there's a lot of shit, and I'm using Dr. King as my inspiration for turning that cheek, but it's really jail. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And my daughter.
Yeah,
You know where I'm coming from, but you know, he taught me how to turn the cheek without feeling like I just fucking
Suck it up.
suck that shit up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a whole sucker.
Yeah. I don't feel like a sucker when I leave. Yeah,
Right.
that's the best way to say it.
Right,
I don't
right.
feel like a sucker when I
Right.
leave. You know where I'm coming from? All because I watched how they got through that
Right.
ass cut. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, that gave me inspiration. But I ain't gonna lie, that's what I took from King, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's what he, I value his existence for.
Insert all necessary pauses and no ditties all throughout that. My bad. Go ahead.
Hey, listen, man. Real quick, man. The reason why I value Dr. King's existence was, man. Honestly, man, as I because you know, like the school system don't teach you shit, right? They teach you how great he was. I was a dream speech. Pretty much give you the icing that's on the cake, but they don't give you the cake, right?
Not at all.
But learning that he was a man just like me, learning that he had shortcomings,
Right.
learning that he had infidelity in his marriage, learning that he still fought the good fight regardless of whatever his personal life
Yeah.
was going through.
There you go.
He sacrificed himself for the greater good of the humanity of black people.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying? That right there is what. Because you got to understand, the FBI was threatening to kill this man for a long time.
For a long time. He got used to that.
You get what I'm saying? So,
bomb is not
Right.
the FBI, the Klan,
right.
everybody was
So
trying to get him. Yeah.
you have to understand the resilience. And he has a certain amount of resilience.
Yeah.
The don't quit spirit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, and me and Boss just had this conversation about this off camera, and niggas ain't cut like that no more.
That's the whole fact. In fact, I think it's I think it's interesting. And it's another time, another conversation for another show.
Right.
But the concept of even being a leader at this point is so devalued.
Yeah, right.
It
You dig
is.
what I'm saying?
They
Because
call a leader an influence.
you dig what I'm saying?
This shit
Like it's like
yeah.
what's even the purpose of leading if all leading is doing is putting a
target on your back.
microscope on you type shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Regardless of what the purpose you're leading for.
Yeah.
If you leading then transpires into some success in what you're doing.
Nowadays,
for,
leader mean the first nigga to get the bullet.
There you go, type shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a leader, so
Another
you gonna be the
conversation
first
for
nigga to get it.
another show. You know what I'm talking about? Like, but goddamn, I think that shit crazy at this point.
Yeah, man. So,
Yeah, so-
I don't know what our future's gonna look like, man. Shout out to everybody that's out here, boots on the ground.
That's a
Boss
fact.
man, you and the crew, man.
Oh,
big old shout out to y'all, man, because y'all always stay active and engaged, motivated. You know what I'm saying? We need more and more.
Yeah.
People that has the same different mind frame that you guys have, and I don't even want to say it's different. I just want to say that you're committed to what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
3D, discipline, determination, and dedication.
yeah, right. So
Right.
yeah, man. Tomorrow's MLK Day. A lot of people don't have to work.
Right?
That part.
And then we have a storm that's supposed to be coming here on Tuesday.
Potentially.
Yep.
Potentially. So I don't want y'all going to the store buying all the toilet paper
Word.
because
So,
and all the water
you ain't gonna shit, but so much in
because
48 hours.
because I know this right here.
I'm saying they're saying Tuesday and Wednesday.
I have not eaten a piece of toilet paper yet, but I will tell you this right here. If I run out of shit paper, I got like 1,000 rags that I can use.
Let's consider it being Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Right.
How much are you gonna shit in between Tuesday, Wednesday?
But my whole point is,
Girls use way more paper.
if you don't buy no groceries,
right, how much tissue you gonna use in 72?
But that's my point.
That's all I'm saying.
If you don't buy no groceries, then you ain't got to worry about taking the
What
shit.
are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
If you don't buy no groceries, how you gonna shit?
That is a fact. That is a fact. Hey, he gonna be the smooths and shit.
I'm just asking. So while y'all buying toilet paper, I'm buying meat. I'm buying meat, rice, potatoes.
Load up.
I'm loading up on that type of shit. Y'all can buy all the toilet tissue and water y'all want to. At the end of the day, don't come to my house talking about you hungry.
Yeah, I got
Because I got
food.
charcoal. I'm buying charcoal, and I'm buying shit to go. If the lights cut out, I can eat.
I'm about to say yes, because now keep that in mind too. Now,
And I'm
don't
filling up
go
all my
buy-
gas tanks for my gas
don't
grills and all
go
that
buy
shit.
up everything in the world to cook, and then you can't fucking cook. You ain't got no grill.
Yeah.
Then when the lights go out, what you eat?
All the food getting spoiled in the fridge.
So yeah,
That
you
part.
might want to go get some goddamn non-perishables and shit. Get you some lunch and meat.
They gonna
Get
go
you
buy
some
toilet tissue,
goddamn
man.
Bread, some cheese. You might want to get some peanut butter, some jelly, some hot dogs. You know what I'm talking
They're
about?
gonna be fighting over toilet tissue.
You know, you might want to
tomorrow.
get that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, neither here nor there, man.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in
Digress.
tonight, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
Family.
Thank
Love
y'all for tuning in,
What up,
man.
what up, what up, what up, what up?
Next week is another week.
Yeah.
So we just said we looking forward to a storm.
Yeah.
What else you looking forward to?
Hey man, I'm looking for. I'm still jamming that. I'm still jamming that. Southern soul hip hop music.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? I'm
yeah.
still jamming that. You dig what I'm talking about? Still in the deck. You feel me? Like so. I'm that's kind of got me in mode right here. It's still QUEZEE perspective intro on all streaming platforms. I still jam that every now and again too. I listen to my own shit every now and again, bro.
Yeah.
Not really. It's not too often, but every now and again I
That's how you
jam.
know it's
You
hitting,
feel me?
though.
Like word.
But
It's
that's how you know
alright.
it's hitting.
Sometimes you gotta check on yourself
Yeah,
every now and again.
Says, boy, you doing okay? Yeah, word. I'm okay. So yeah, man. I still tap in from here and there. Again, was the national championship tomorrow too, right? NCAA national championship, I think it is.
Oh, yeah?
I think it is. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so I'm trying to get eyes on that. You know what I'm talking about? But no, man, another week right back at it, still working, still putting work in, bro.
Right back at it like a crack at it.
Damn right.
Boss man, what you got?
A MLK parade tomorrow.
Oh, really?
We're gonna step out there and march the parade with the cafe workers down there in Charleston. This is our second year doing it, actually. So we done got we done built a strong network with the cafe workers now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we got a slot in that parade, so we're gonna come down, stand in solidarity with that, and later on in the week is preparing for next week. My D-Day coming up too.
Wait.
This nigga be 49.
What?
Boy, you look good for 49, boy.
Definitely do. You know what I'm saying?
You been eating your vegetables, boy.
I ain't changed since I was 29. You from her? Everything's still the same. You from? I can still run that marathon.
Okay.
But yeah, it's coming up. But I got something else coming up. So I'm really gonna be doing that. But this summit coming up, we're gonna do out there in Greensboro. It's actually the anniversary of the sit-in, the first sit-in. And we're going to do it right there at that museum, at the Woodworth shop. That's what it was. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Where the first sitting, you see the picture all the time. Okay. When you see the black and the kids sitting down and whatnot at the counter. But yeah, so preparing for that for the rest of the week is what I'm going to be on. You know what I'm talking about? But I got a good feeling about it. I got a good feeling about the whole week, actually, even on the weather tip.
Yeah. Dope shit, man.
And stock up on them goods, too. I know y'all saying that. But stock up, what's the word I'm looking for? Stock up
toilet tissue.
Where you got longevity. Not all the way around the board.
No, just playing.
All the way around the board.
Y'all don't listen to me, I'm playing.
I'm talking about matches, lighters, lights, batteries,
flashlights,
water, food, especially. Yeah, I'm gonna just say that much. And I'll tell y'all, I'll deal with y'all after the show. Yeah, I'm just letting the public know.
Warren, what's up, Warren? Robin, what's up, sweetheart? Hey, man, check this out, right? So next week is another week. Orangeburg cannot handle any ice, right?
Yeah, they ain't built for that.
We're not even cut like that when it comes down to the ice. So I think everybody need to be preparing themselves for what could possibly happen. I'm not saying go buy all the toilet tissue out the store in the water, because I know certain people just only focus on toilet tissue and water. Right. But you might want to get some meat and some perishables and some shit that you can eat that you don't have to cook. That's a fact. Mm-hmm.
Just in case the lights go out. If you got stairs at your house, you might want to get some salt.
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, man, I mean, it's business as usual, man. Like I say, man, you know, everybody have an obligation that you have, I have, you have, old guy. We gotta go get the bag. We gotta come back and bring that shit home and take care of our family. So that just go without saying. But in the meantime, between time, if it's a natural disaster that we cannot control, we also need to prepare ourselves for that type of shit.
Very much so.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, Monica, what's up, sweetheart? Listen, man, this is a very interesting show. If you just tuning into the show, man, y'all spin the block. Spin the block. It's some funny moments in the show. We cut up a little bit.
Ain't no goddamn message.
Ain't no goddamn message. Don't mess with my shit.
Anyway, man, thank y'all for tuning to the LateNight Podcast. I'm your host, Most Carolina Motherfucking Slimm. Hey, man, listen. My boy to the left, who you be?
Hey, man, it's your man QZ Ball Buddy from the Berg with the beard.
My boy to the right, who you be?
Man, I'll be Boss, man. The man with the plan, not y'all.
Yo, shout out to my brother Obi-Wan, man. We out, man.
Yes, sir.
It's all about stick and move. Can't wear other niggas' shoes. Making decisions, precision. It's all about power move. Lay low and stack your bread. Fuck what them niggas said. They out your broken discusses. Them bustin' broken stand. It's all about having things. All about diamond rings. Take care of your people, my nigga. Make sure your family straight. Grinding and shining, nigga. That's part of the game. Shining by yourself, then nigga, your bitch ass lame. This ain't no fun out here ballin' by yourself. You end up getting all the calls called by the real. The only one to blame in the game is yourself. Now nigga on the bitch looking sick, eating hell.
Now what's the work? Power and numbers, nigga. The world is yours, so put your niggas on the floor.
Boy, I bet you score. Everything you want is in your hand. Till your homie gon' take a stand. Still wanna be the man. I just a struggling nigga. I just up and I'm just living my life. I'm just living my life. If you ain't my grind and shining, taking care of mine, then you ain't doing it right. You ain't doing it right. See when you on your grind, you don't got time for all that petty shit. You living your life. I'm just living my life. So tighten up your case, they fuck them, they say in your name. Make sure you doing it right. Make sure you doing it right. Make sure you doing it right.
Big shit, man.
Hey, listen, man. I just want to thank everybody for supporting the Late Night Podcast, man.
Yeah, big shit.
Hey, give them a round of applause. That
Big
at
shit.
least.
Already, man. Damn
You know what I'm saying?
Even if your teeth is tote.
Even if you got the base yellow teeth, man. Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. All the niggas that don't wear the deodorant that watch this shit, man. Thank y'all, man.
We got some shirts.
Yeah, man.
We got some shirts.
We got some shirts. You know, all the dirt. Hey, listen, man. I'm shouting out all the dirty dick niggas that watch this shit, man. Thank y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? All the women right here that sell their food stamps that watch this, man. Thank you, homie.
Shout out to Sam.
Hey, guess what? If you want somebody to buy them, hey, get the inbox. Man, we buy food stamps. But anyway, man.
Disclaimer.
Hey, message.
I'm